Okay, today we're going to try to knock out a little bit of fall maintenance. The end of them tomatoes. Oh well. It's all cotton. So that goes in for mulch. Shame, I lost this year. I don't know what happened to it. Alright, I really don't use store-bought mulch that often. I will use it on occasion. I usually just do a chop and drop. And that's my mulch for the season. But this year I'm going to be doing a chop and drop and mulching on top because I got to have the yard all prettied up because we're having my son's graduation party. And I got to get the yard somewhat cleaned up and not looking like all crazy. I'm getting hit with some hard decisions though because I really want to grow out my butternut squash, and I'm just getting some new fruit that probably has time to mature. I mean, some of the stuff I got like 5 or 6 can be picked now, but I was hoping to get about 10 or 11 so I could can this year. So I don't know how far I'm going to go. I might just clean up a little bit more, and I don't know if I'm going to retire the eggplants. I'm still getting fruit. I don't know what the weather really looks like. I don't know if it's going to get real cold. But I'll do little spots here and there, and then maybe the week before the party I'll go through everything, do all my chop and drop, harvest my all my butternut squash, and if I got any sweet potatoes, which I doubt because I grew them in with the butternut squash. So I'll show you. See, these aren't ready to go yet, and I got some more Foreman. I mean, this guy's ready to go. I could pick him. And there's a couple more like that. But then over here I got the same problem. I would like this to go a little bit longer, get that green out of there. And I got some here. And I got some more developing up there that may, ripen eventually. So I hate to take that out. I could probably clean this area up. Let's do that next. I got some chokeberries, but to be honest with you, they're nasty little things. Maybe they'd be good in a recipe. Oh, very astringent. They got a slight sweetness to them, but These are all black-eyed Susans and chokeberries. I usually don't mulch that, I just do a heavy chop and drop and leave everything in place. I got 8 bags of mulch. I'm probably going to need another 15. That's going to be fun. All that will get ripped out and in the compost bin. And then I got landscape fabric there. And then that area, I'll harvest everything, dig up the potatoes if there are any, pull everything out, and then I'll put everything back on top of the bed, and that'll be my mulch for the season. All right, I have to laugh because you see these? I think this is potato. That's funny. Yeah, there's a whole boatload of them here. They're actually good. I might harvest these if I got enough. Nah, I don't need them. You're getting recycled, guys. Let's get some pizza box mulch in there. I gotta start shredding my pizza boxes again. Stopped doing that for a while. Okay, I'm going to retire this eggplant. I'll retire a couple of the jalapeno pepper plants and make a green jalapeno hot pepper sauce. I'll leave that out to dry, and then I'll take out the soil, clean the pot out, and save the soil for next season. Now here's the jalapeno pepper plant. Got a boatload of new flowers on it. But here, I want to show you something. Look at the color of this jalapeno. And look at this one. Now I've been fertilizing this. Maybe not enough. Anyway, I'm taking out all the jalapenos. You know, as long as I'm putting it back into the garden, I don't feel like I'm wasting anything. Daikon radish. All right, turn off our watering valve here. I don't think there's going to be enough to make a a jalapeno green pepper hot sauce, but whatever. I just really want to get a jump on the garden because Steven's party coming up. If the weather's nice, we're going to be out in the yard playing games and maybe have a fire. So every once in a while, I'll make a cowboy candy and some hot pepper jam with the jalapenos. Yeah, look how yellowish they are. They really weren't putting on flowers. I fertilized them a decent amount this year too. All right, let's take these out. This is odd. Ooh, sour grapes. It's got a little something to snack on. Alright, finished trimming the blackberries. Oops. These are just too thorny to recycle. Okay, I'm gonna knock out these two eggplants in the Wiccan planters. I wonder what Luna's barking at. There's a mouse or a rat driving her crazy. The poor dog next door is going nuts. It's a rat or a mouse or something tormenting him. Had to go over there and chase it away. The poor Luna would have tore the house apart. my Egyptian walking onions. Goddamn mouse will not leave that dog alone. Sorry for the AC noise, guys. Spaghetti squash. Just stepped on these guys. Hope I didn't ruin them. We'll see what happens. It's like a jungle up here. I don't want to cut the tomato plants out yet because they got a lot of butternut squash growing through here. Alright, he's ready to come off. A little fat guy down there. Wow, look at the size of this one. I don't know if you guys can see that. Of course you can't. Get through the jungle. I can't believe I stepped on that. Oh well. They sure are pretty, but very invasive. Compost bin. Compost bin. These are them stupid Jiffy Pot things. They never break down ever. So basically what I'm doing here is just cleaning out this potting mix to use next year. I usually would let this dry out, but I really don't have time. I'm retiring the garden early this year because of an upcoming party. So I want to get a jump on everything. I got like 2 weeks to get a lot of this done. Certain things I hate to tear out, like this. This is this huge pepper plant. Yeah, it's a datal. I see one in the back. So I'm making a datal hot sauce. The datals have a nice smoky flavor. They got a nice bite too. So it's going to be roasted garlic, roasted pineapple, datal hot pepper sauce. Had to put a fan on, keep the mosquitoes off me. Put the lawnmower here because we got Barry up here. I don't know if you can see Barry. He's a pet spider. He's around somewhere. Wore his home on my face a couple times instead of Var and Sam. So I had to put that there until Barry moves on. I don't know where they find them. I think the neighbors must feed them. Don't feed the squirrels, neighbors. They'll start chewing your propane lines, the lines on your car. They get into everything. Oh boy. Hey, you okay? Let's do that again. Compost. Let them catch some sun and dry out. Okay, I need to knock out a couple more things today in the urban garden. That dry for a couple days. Okay, I'm going to retire the planter up front, the Hungarian wax planters by the pond. I'll harvest some of my datals, green peppers. I'm leaving this go to seed for the pollinators. All right, let's pick a bunch of dadles. All right, let's work on our hot pepper sauces. All right, I have my dadles, my green jalapenos, my red Hungarian hot wax, and them three will be for the hot sauce. And then this is my yellow Hungarian hot wax that will be for my pickling. All right, let's get these guys prepped. These will, after they ferment for a couple weeks, maybe a month, I'll take them out, put them in a pot, boil them, then run them through a food processor, and then through a sieve. I don't want the seeds in there. You should be wearing gloves. Okay, then I grab my fermentation jar. It's got a little thing that burps it. And then I got my fermentation glass that keeps things down. I think this is the last, well, this is definitely the last batch I'll be doing because I cut all the plants down. Better take that over to the sink. Okay, we're gonna finish bottling our Serrano sauce. These guys will get a quick blanch, then off into the pickle jar. You guys seen me do this before. I should have Laura pick up a little bit of dill. And these peppers will last me till next season when I grow them again in the pond. I put these on burgers and hot dogs and salads sometimes. I used to can them, but they always came out too soft for my liking. So this is the first year I'm trying a hot sauce with them. We'll see how that comes out. It's just a saltwater brine. Okay, we're gonna top off the dadles. My dadle pepper sauce I'm working on. I have another plant that is, it's exploding right now. So I might make another jar of this stuff. These are more of a thin-walled pepper, so I need a lot more of these for a sauce. All right. The dadles are done. Okay, let's start our jalapenos. I wish I would have done this earlier in the season. I didn't think I was going to make a jalapeno green pepper sauce. If this is any good, I'll make a batch next year. I'll save seeds from the reds. These are nice thick-walled. Well, maybe I'll get one jar of the jalapenos and try that. All right, let's get that fermentation jar out. Like I said, maybe this will be enough to get one of them little jars of hot sauce or even one of the bigger ones. There. Okay, I'm gonna let the brine cool, then we'll be back. Okay, let's add the brine. And the weight. Okay, so we got the hot Hungarian wax, the dadle peppers, the green jalapenos, and these are serranos from last week. I got my dadle seeds and Hungarian hot wax seeds for next year, and I have a couple jalapenos for some seeds, and I still have some serranos on the vine for seeds. So that'll give me seeds for next year.